called it.
So I was kind of contemplating whether or not I'd actually do a video on the whole Onision thing, or at least a reaction. But to some extent, I was kind of reminded on why I did this in the first place, which was, again, to give my opinions about certain topics as well as discuss certain behaviors online. And when it comes down to the whole Greg thing, especially with him trying to give misinformation, it once again just goes to show the kind of person he is. And I think I'm going to go ahead and say it. We're off to a good start when you look at the comments for this particular video, which at this particular second, because he'll probably change the title like he usually does. The title of this video is "This is About You." If you look at the comments section, which I notice he's been doing that with some of his content, it's only comments that, or at least from people that just sound like they want to, kiss his ass. I was going to say suck his dick, but, that might be a little bit too harsh. And some people might get offended by that. But that does seem like what's happening in the comment section. And let's face it, anything negative ends up getting deleted by Greg.
Hey guys, I wanted to talk real quick about abusive relationships, specifically people who are in them.
Just out of curiosity, can anybody guess the irony of him talking about this particular topic?
This isn't probably what you're going to expect in any video about abusive relationships, but I feel like you guys are hopeless and incapable.
Incapable of what? Understanding what people go through when it comes to an abusive relationship? Or incapable of believing that you are a victim of a abusive relationship, considering, with some of the stories, you are the abuser. Oh, wait, sorry, the alleged abuser.
And what I mean by that is, like, if you're in an abusive relationship, like for instance I was one.
I smell job. You're ugly.
I would dump this girl over and over again because she was so abusive.
Something tells me that's not the reason why you dumped her. Now, assuming that we're talking about Shiloh, now I'm going to say, when it comes to the recent drama with her, I know there's a lot going on with that, and at this point, when it comes down to it, and I'm just kind of curious if he's just trying to use that as a way to denounce everything that she said about him when it comes to her personal experiences, because that, in the end, Greg, whatever drama she's going through this second doesn't call off or rewrite history on what you've done to another individual. It really doesn't. I guess the bottom line is you can lie all you want, but it's not going to change history.
The point is that I've seen and been through abusive relationships, and I've noticed that the victims of these abusive relationships are almost consistently morons.
And it's because of dialogue like that that makes a lot of people hate you.
I was a moron when I was going through an abusive relationship because nobody could convince me she was a monster. Nobody could convince me that she was a bad person or that she was evil. Her own producer said that she was evil, straight up. I said she...
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god. Stop fucking lying.
Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and ask the obvious question, Mr. Do Not Engage. Mr. I'm not going to deal with other people's drama. Mr. Most Honest YouTuber. Mr. I'm going to leave them alone. Mr. Fact Machine. Why exactly are you obsessing over Shiloh? Again, when it comes to the drama at this particular second, with her, I don't think there's any relevance at this second, and that's just my opinion. But when it comes to making a video trying to shit on her for the abuse that you caused, why make an 18-minute video of you obsessing over her? I mean, seriously. 18 fucking minutes of you repeating the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. And I have to use your own words once again, or at least your representation of what a stalker or somebody who is obsessed with, or is. You know, you make these videos on people that you want nothing to do with, and ironically, you call other people stalkers for making videos on you. So, why make a video? At this point, the only reason you're going to make a video is because you want to try to denounce what other people have said about you. That's the only reason I can see for you to do this. Is because you want to denounce what people have said. You want to try to call off people for having the opinions about you. You want to call off people for believing you to be an alleged predator, an alleged groomer, someone who has, over time, had so many women in his household and has treated them like shit. And at this point, I know you want to blame everybody for your reputation going down the toilet, but down the line, because of your own behaviors, that's your own fault. You did that to yourself, not anyone else. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys can, please comment, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow us on social media. Links are in the description if you guys want to follow MJ, Aden, and Magi on some of their gaming streams. Go check them out on Twitch and YouTube, as well as follow some of our other content like the Let's Watches and Let's Plays that I'm producing, as well as other stuff that we produce on a daily basis. As well as check out our weekly podcast, which is at 6 p.m. Pacific time on Sundays. This is Rob of Novakast signing off. Have a good one and take care. Peace.